everyone deserves to exist in the world feeling secure that no one is going to bring harm against their bodies, against their spirits, or existing as who they are.
I'm the founder of For the Gworls.
I'm the founder of the Okra Project.
I am the founder and executive director of the Black Trans Travel Fund. At one point, there were 3 Black trans women who had been murdered within a span of a week's time. And I became overcome with anger at a point.
Nina Pop,
Rhea Milton,
Monica Diamond,
Tony McDade,
Dominique Remy Fells.
We fundraise on behalf of Black trans people, and the money that we use goes towards paying for their rent, gender affirming surgeries.
We spoke to Malik August of Zaddy's Kitchen, who is a Black trans chef, and said, we're going to pay you and raise the funds to pay you to go into the homes of Black trans people, cook healthy, home-cooked, and culturally specific meals for them.
We pay for transportation, particularly private car ride services for Black trans women in need in order for them to be able to travel about and hopefully experience less harassment.
We are Black and we're trans. It's not abnormal for us to live in a situation where we kind of have to figure out how to get the next month's rent because of job discrimination, hiring discrimination. And also people need gender affirming surgeries to, feel at home in their bodies.
For the Gworls, raised the rest of the money for my gender confirmation surgery. So I'll be able to pursue that very soon, which is an incredible gift. And it's so appropriate that it comes from Asani and For the Gworls.
We keep each other safe. We are each other's power. I think everyone deserves that. All communities deserve that.
No Black trans person turned away. If we have the resources, we're going to figure it out. And if we don't have them, we're still going to figure it out.
There's a habit, especially within the nonprofit industrial complex, to create efforts and actions by people of the majority for people of a considered minority. We are the experts of our own lived experiences.
Today, I urge you to commit that today is the very last day that transphobia will claim the lives, loves, and joys of Black trans people.
It felt like history was being made. As beautiful and wonderful as that moment is, and as close as I will always keep it to me, so much of it is also the reminder of and now we get back to work. Rallies and marches and protests are so much about bringing attention to the work that needs to be done.
That was pride. That was the pride parade right there, because that moment actually took us back, I feel, to the beginning.
There's never been a month where we were not fighting for Black life. And so by extension, every Pride Month is always a fight for Black life.
And this pride is very, very different. And I'm actually a bit happy because it's forced us to, instead of doing the partying, people are having really serious conversations. I'll tell you, I don't want any allies. I only want comrades. Just now, they finally said that we can't be fired for being trans, on paper. But the reality is that that discrimination is still happening. People are still can't get a job in the first place to be fired from.
I am not always very quick to scream my joy at legislation being passed, because I know that for legislation to be effective, it means that people have to adhere to it. So I know the reality of being a Black person in this country. There are plenty of laws that are in place to stop us from getting discriminated against. I know that that's never really stopped somebody from discriminating against me or other Black people, and especially Black trans people.
Black trans women have constantly been subjected to extraordinary, disproportionate levels of harassment and discrimination and violence.
We are fighting this thing on a systemic level.
If I have my say, I'd like the world to be a much more beautiful, healing, and wonderful place for Black trans people to live in, and a safer place most of all.